Hi everyone, very good morning for everyone. Today I will show you how to use the logic controllers. Today that is our topic. Just a minute, I need to open my file. First one, our topic is how to use logic controllers. How to use logic controllers in Apache JMeter tool. Okay, how to use logic controllers in Apache JMeter tool. There are so many logic controllers. Okay, now it's not possible you need to show everything, but I will show you 4 controllers. Most of the time you need to use, and my projects also I am already used these controllers. I will show you. First one is a simple controller and once only controller, module controller and include controller. Okay, first one is the simple controller. Okay, simple controller means this controller will group the request. Means there are any multiple requests. Example, your project point of view, under thread group there are multiple requests. In simple controller you will group the request, everything. Okay, in one of the place it is grouped. That purpose you need to use simple controller. This controller will group the request or requests. Okay, multiple requests also you need to group the request. Group the request. Okay, this controller will group the request. That is our agenda for the simple controller. Will group the request, all the requests. That is first one. And the second one, once only controller. Okay, once only controller. This controller will execute the request only one time. The reason is, whenever you provided in thread group, example you provided the 2 iterations, but once only controller below what are the request is available, that is only one time only need to execute. Okay, there is some specific scenarios. There are multiple transactions, but one transaction you need to execute only one time. Example, login, that type of one. That type of situation you need to use once only controller. Okay, that is our main aim for second one. And the third one, module controller. Okay, third one is module controller. This controller script execution time he will give a option you need to select before execute module controller which request you need to call. Okay, module controller, this controller script execution time, he will give a option you need to select before execute module controller which request you need to call. Means whenever you add the module controller, he will list out the how many thread groups available, how many requests available. The specific module controller execute before, you need to select the which request before module controller execution time, before which request you need to execute, or any specific request you need to call for execution purpose. That type of options will be provided. Once you are able to see the through practically, you are able to understand how we need to use the module controller. After fourth one, include controller. This controller will provide the which request you need to execute, which request you need to execute, that request or script location you need to provide. You need to provide and execute the before include controller request. Okay. Include controller, what you need to do, right? Example, you have a 3 thread groups. In every thread group only login page is common. That time what you need to do, right? You need to use the include controller, and then you need to provide the specific login page only. You need to save the location somewhere, and the path you need to give the include controller. Remaining request you can copy paste it in order. Whenever you run, right, first login will be executed, after second request you need to execute, after login and third, login and fourth. But your output point of view, only login one request only you need to be able to see, and anything you need to change in future for login page, just one place you able to change, everything will be reusable the code. And another one, the test fragment element also you need to use our validation. Okay, now I will show you how we need to use the every controller, how we need to use for practically. But whatever I was showing, right, this is just for a sample way. I need to show you the controllers how you need to work. Okay, but your uh, real-time applications, just for change for the script business flows only need to change, remaining everything is same only. Okay, now I need to open to the JMeter. Just 1 minute to open. Okay, now I need to open. Our topic is first one, simple and once only controller. Okay, first test plan, I need to add the thread group. Under thread group you need to add the go to sampler HTTP request. Okay, there are two requests I added. Okay, underscore 1 underscore 2. Okay, go to thread group. You can give the two iterations. Two iterations, single user ramp up also only one, but loop count 2 means 2 times you need to execute this one. HTTP request 1, 2. HTTP request 1 is HTTPS www.google.com 443. Okay, now request you have ready, just you need to execute this one. Simple controller. Okay, just you need to validate this one, you able to working or not. Okay, you can see the request is it's executed 1 2 and 1 2 two times it's executed, right? But our scenario is in simple controller point of view. Just a minute, and go to 1. Simple controller, the main goal is you need to execute the group of the request. Group of the request means, example, two iterations I given, right? That reason two times both the request is executed. But this is the group of the request. How the transaction controller, how we need to work. The same way in thread group in generally you need to use. This is general execution. Now you need to add the auto logic controller in simple controller. Okay, you can okay. Now it's everything under simple controller. Simple controller meaning means it's a how we need to work transaction controller. It's a group of the requested recording controllers. Okay, same way only need to work simple controller. It's a need to group of the request. Now you have a two request, right? Now before how we need to execute it, the same way only need to execute under simple controller also. You need to see this one. Two times you need to execute this one. Okay, this is the group of the request. Under you need to give the simple controller, you able to work. Okay, this is the first one. And second one, once only controller. Once only controller means you need to give two iterations also. The once only controller below one, only one time only need to execute. That one now I will show you. Can go to thread group. You need to add the logic controller. It's a once only controller. Third one, right? You can give same only, it's not required. Just for example point of view only I will use the same one. It's no need to change anything. You can see now HTTP request 1 and 2 it's controlled by simple controller. Once only controller only 3. Now you need to go to thread group. There are two iterations. Two iteration means everything two times you need to execute. But you need to see your output. 1 and 2 you need to execute two times. HTTP request 3 only you need to execute only one time. You able to see. Now it's a two times executed, right? Just I need to execute without clearing. You able to see the output how we need to work. Yeah, you can see 1 2 3 means once only controller one time you need to execute it. After 1 2 means 1 2 1 2 two times executed, 3 only one time, otherwise just you can clear and you need to run your understanding side. 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 simple controller, that reason you will execute it iteration 2 two times, but once only controller one time only, third is executed only one time. Okay, this is the way you need to use to the your simple controller and once only controller. Okay, maybe you understand this point how we need to work this one, but you need to understand the controllers, how you need to use, how the way of you need to work and which scenarios this one you need to use, that you need to understand. You need to practice one or two times, right? That time you able to get the confident how you need to work this one. Okay, yeah, almost it's completed. Two, third one is the module controller. Okay, okay, in module controller, okay, in thread group, otherwise I will do one thing, just I need to disable fully. Okay, thread group already disabled, right? You need to open to the one thread group. Under thread group you need to add the, no need to add the HTTP request, I have already. You have two requests, copy this one, go to test plan, okay, remaining two times I need two thread groups. Okay, now I will close this one. Okay, this thread group I am already closed. Okay, okay, no problem. Now our scenario is, okay, module controller. Okay, in module controller how we need to work, right? Our business flows. Okay, first one, application login and search the product. Okay, first one, application login or login the application, anything. Okay, application login, otherwise user login to application, user login to application and search the product. Second one, user login to application and place the product. Okay, that is second flow. Third one, user login to application and cancel the order. Okay, example, user login to application and search the product, place the product, cancel the order. Okay, cancel the order. This is three flows. Now you need to use the module controller. Okay, now you need to use the module controller. Okay, now I will given to the these names. Okay, I'm using for the reference. I'm not able to create any script, anything, just HTTP request I will give the www.google.com. okay, but you need to understand how the business flows. You need to work to the module controller. Okay, First one is the login page. Every page it's a common for login. Okay, now login is done. Second one, search the product. Search the product. Place the product. Cancel the order. Okay, now it's a have a total 3 business flows. Okay, just now I need to execute. How we need to execute, you need to see. I am expecting login, login, login 3 times, remaining 3 times you need to work. Okay, you can see login 3 times and products remaining business flows 3 times you need to execute. Okay, that is first one. Now you need to use the module controllers. You can go to add logic controllers, go to module controller, go to top, copy this one, copy this place also. Okay, what you need to do, right? This one, you can go to test plan. You need to add a test fragment. How we need to work, I will show you this one. You can take this one, just you can enable it. Login page, you need to came this place now. Just you can, okay, just a minute. Okay, delete it. Okay, now what you need to do, right? Test fragment under its available login page. Okay, in search product, in module controller, you will select the test fragment. Means search product element, search product request execution before you need to call to the module controller in login page. Login and search product. Same module controller test fragment only. Login place product, modular also same. Login cancel. You can see login search product, login place product, login cancel order. This is the way module controller you need to work. Now you need to see how the output same way only you need to create. Just a minute, it's loading. Yeah, you can run it. You can see same way only need to execute, right? This is the way you need to call before execute our module controller request. You need to call to the any another request. The module controller, now we need to call to the test fragment under login. Means module controller call to the login request after only you need to execute search product. That is the way you need to call the another thread group request, and you need to execute the fulfill to the our request also. In future you need to change anything login page, right? Something you need to change, you can easily you need to modify our request. No need to change every page, you need to change, and every thread you need to update, not required. Just one place you can update, right? Remaining everything is working fine, no issue. Okay, yeah, this is the total module controller. Maybe you understand the how we need to work this one, how we need to use also. Now I am moving to another one called include controller. Include controller main intention, this controller will provide the request. You need to execute the request or script location, you need to provide the execute before include controller request. You can understand clearly, right? Maybe I need to explain through JMeter only. Example, now the request you need to execute at module controller, there is a login 3 times you need to came. Search, place, cancel 3 times you need to came. This is unique. This is duplicate, right? You need to execute only one time. That is the way you need to provide this one. Now what I need to do, right? It's very simple method. Just a minute. I will add the another thread group. Okay. In search product, paste it, place product, placed it, cancelled also I need to place it. Okay, I will disable everything. You need to see. Okay, test fragment also it's not required. You need to disable, but you need to see this one. This login request you need to save. You can go to right click, go to save as a fragment. You can see my e folder. I am already saved that one. Okay, I will show you where is that one. Login 1.jmx. Okay, you can give some name and you need to save it. Okay, this is the saving process. Otherwise now I will show you login 2.jmx. Now I will save it. Okay, in thread group you need to add the include controller. Go to logic controller, go to where is that one, include controller, and go to top. Every request you need to work under for you. Not for the thread group. Okay, in include controller, right, you will provide include test plan file name. You need to provide the file name. That is the request you need to execute the first time. mg no, not login 2.jmx. You can see login 2.jmx. I am only given the path. Now e folder login 2.jmx. Okay, remaining first you need to understand how you need to way of you need to execute it, right? In thread group I will give only one only everything. Include controller I will give the path. Path means it's the login. First you need to execute the login and search product, login place order, login cancel order, our internal execution. But for output side if it's showing a login after search product, place product, cancel order, that is the way only need to show to the output. This reason the performance will be improved. Okay, no need to execute multiple requests. Most of the people you need to think this is just for 3 requests. You can run to the 10,000 1 lakh users. That time the duplicate request also very huge level you need to move. Okay, the performance also it's very high. Whenever you need to use this type of methods and remove to the duplicate request you need to send to the server, that time the performance will be improved and you able to exactly you able to validate the to the server. Okay, or application one. Okay, that reason you need to use this type of controllers. It's very helpful for who are the people is working under performance domain. Okay, now I need to save everything. Okay, go to view results tree. You can clear everything. Now we need to execute. You can see login only one. um 1 second, just a minute. I need to take maybe new script only, it's best. I need to add the thread group. Include controller. Okay, this is search product, place product, cancel order. need to add the, where is the listeners view results tree. You will provide directly www dot. Okay, now you need to see the scenario. Okay, now you need to see there is no any login page. Okay, login request I am already saved, right? Login 2.jmx. In include controller I need to provide that one. Okay, after search product, place product and cancel order, I need to see. Now we need to, how we need to work this one. Okay, one second. Okay, now you understand. This one you do not have any elements. Yes. Okay, include controller only need to provide. You don't need to give under this element. This is under thread group only. Search product, place and cancel order. Okay, now we need to execute, right? You can see now it's a thread group. It's only one, right? You need to take two. Coming to the visual results tree. Now we need to execute how many times? Two times, right? You can run it. Okay, you understand, right? Login, search product, login, place product, login, cancel order. Means three times login, three times this transactions you need to came. But now you need to came only one login, three products. Means one login transaction, remaining three different transactions you need to came. This is the way you need to use to the reduce to the duplicate transactions also will be reduced this one. Okay, that is the purpose you need to use the include controller. Okay, it's a very simple process. But who are the people you need to working on JMeter, right? Please be on practice this one. You able to see the video, it's very simple. But whenever you try only, you able to face the issues and how you need to fix that issues and proceeding to the next level, right? You need to practice one or two times, everything for easy for you. Okay, you are using time. Yeah, maybe it's completed that one also. Okay, now completed around four elements. One is simple controller, once only controller, module controller, include controller. Okay, yeah, maybe everyone is understanding this video. Okay, yeah, that's all guys, this video. I will connect to my next video. Yeah, thanks everyone, bye.